それでは始めてください。
Hello everyone, my name is Sawa, and this is Shelly, and this is Tomohiro. We are members of Inno Seminar, and today we are going to talk about how Skype English lessons affect our English study motivation. First of all, I will introduce today's outline of the presentation. Like this. We will talk about this outline. Okay, let's get started. First, I'm going to talk about introduction. In our seminar, we have a Skype program once a week, and 2 students are separated to pros and cons and discuss some topics with foreign teachers who speak English. The topics are, for example, the legalization or outlawing of gay marriage, the separate smoking area or the total ban. Because we are interested in how it influences our English skills and what part of skills can be improved, we decided to research in this topic. Next, I will show you some analysis from earlier researches. First, Akihiro Takekubo 2006 says the satisfaction for using other languages people learn is the most important to improve their motivation for studying, and moreover that to understand what partner is saying in other languages is also important. And next, Kaoru Mita 2014 says the Skype gives students confidence for the communication, but the point at issue is that they sometimes feel the Skype troublesome because they have to do them at home. And thirdly, Atsushi Ino, who is the professor of our seminar, says the speaking and listening skills can be brushed up on the Skype, and this is because there are many chances to talk with partner and concentrate on the conversation in the Skype. Next, I will talk about how to research our study. Actually, all students of Inno Seminar do the Skype every week at school, so we sent out some questionnaires for them. And it was 2 times, and students answered the questionnaires when they finished 2nd Skype and after the 8th Skype. And then we compared these two times questionnaires. Actually, we asked mainly 3 types of questions, like this. First, we asked how students' pronunciation, grammar, speaking, and listening skill changed after talking to the teacher. And secondly, we asked how their incentive for studying and practicing English changed and whether they are interested in foreign country or not after the talking. And thirdly, we asked the advantages and disadvantages of the Skype. And then, how did they change compared to before students studied the Skype? Next, Shelley will talk about our questionnaires and the consideration from this research.
Thank you, Sawa. Hello, my name is Charlene, and now I would like to compare 2 surveys. The first one, which we sent out on the 2nd week of June, and the second one, which we sent out after we finished the first semester Skype lesson. Now let's take a look at the first survey. Firstly, we asked the students if they think their English had improved after they took the Skype lesson. 54% of the students said they think their pronunciation had improved. 15% said no, and 31% said none of the above. In grammar skills, only 36% of the students think that their grammar skill had improved, and 21% said no. However, in the speaking skills, 86% of the students think that their speaking skill had improved, and none of them answered no. In the question of do you think your listening skill had improved, almost 90% of the students said yes, and also none of them answered no. We found out in this results that the Skype is not so effective to improve students' grammar skill, while it is effective to improve listening and speaking skills. Secondly, had the motivation of students in studying English changed? Before we gave this question, we guessed that most of the students had motivated more studying English. Here's our results. In the question, do you want to improve your grammar skills? 62% of the students said yes. In the listening skills, only 77% of the students said yes, and 8% of them said no. However, in the speaking skills, 85% of the students said they want to improve their speaking skills, and none of them answered no. Therefore, a lot of students want to improve their speaking skills. However, the students who want to improve their listening and grammar skills are fewer than we thought. On the other hand, more than 90% of the students said yes, and the question of do you want to improve your do you want to study English more? And in another question, that you want to study for English examination like TOEIC, which refers to test of English international communication or so on, almost 80% of the students said yes, and none of them said no in these two questions. It means that the motivation in studying had grown. Now let's move on to the second survey. Surprisingly, there are no big differences between the first and second survey, except for one question. Do you think your grammar had improved? As I said, in the first survey, only 36% of the students said they think their grammar had improved. But in the second survey, it turns down to 27%, which is mean, as I said earlier, that the Skype lesson is maybe not so effective to improve students' grammar skills. Next, Tomohiro will talk about the students' opinion about the Skype lesson.
Thank you, Shirin. I'm going to talk about the answers of number 16 and number 17. Number 16 is what is the advantages of Skype English lesson, and number 17 is what is the disadvantages of Skype English lesson. And we compared these questions answer or first questionnaire and second questionnaire, but we can find a big difference. So I'm going to introduce major opinions in twice questionnaire. First, I'm going to talk about number 16's answer. Through our questionnaire, we can get these answers. And we think that it's very cheap compared to popular English lessons. It's very important for our English study motivation. When Japanese people try to study English, most of them think that we have to go to private school to go to study English. And this company, dmm.com, Nova and Belarus are very famous about English lessons. So I'm going to compare these companies' costs.
残り5分です。
First, I'm going to introduce Nova and Berry's cost. If you take this company's class, you have to pay 3,000 yen if you take group lesson, and if you take one-to-one lesson, you have to pay more. But however, in the case of dmm.com, which provides a Skype English lesson, if you take one lesson, you have to pay just 124 yen. One lesson is 25 minutes, so it means you can take 1 hour lesson by under 300 yen. And we think that this cheapness boosts our English study motivation. Next, I'm going to talk about number 17's answer. Through our questionnaire, we can get these answers. And we think difference of teachers' quality is very important for our English study motivation. So before talking about that, I'm going to talk about adapting system because in the case of dmm.com, they say that we have original file process adapting system in their website. First checking version, second meeting, third training, fourth demo lesson, finally examination and scoring. These training, meeting, and scoring are looking like working well. However, these are not public examination or national licenses. These are just public companies report. So we think that this factor is reason of teachers' quality difference. Next, I'm going to go on to the next stage. I'm going to talk about conclusion of our study. Through our questionnaire and analyzing of answers, we can get 2 ideas. First, 8 times of Skype lesson are not enough for us to improve our motivation. Through our questionnaire, we can get big difference about answers in English study motivation. However, if we continue these Skype lessons, our motivation will be getting better. Second one is that Skype is a tool that keeps our learning motivation. In our questionnaire, the percentage of students who answered yes for motivation questions, and the percentage of students who answered yes for English study motivation is basically high in first questionnaire, and this number keeps for second one. So we think that Skype helps us to keep our learning motivation. This is all of our study. This is references. Thank you for listening.
報告ありがとうございます。それではストラウド先生、コメントをお願いいたします。
Okay, thank you very much. That was a great presentation again. Yeah, I think you guys did a very good job as presenters. You had very good eye contact, very good body language, smiles, there they are again. Your slides were very clear, and I think your research question and your purpose for your research was very clear, and it was very good. I also like researching about technology for language teaching, so I was very happy to see this. And I think motivation is a very, very important thing in Japan for learning English. Some students have no motivation, so things like Skype, I agree, can be very, very good to help students. I think it was the conclusions were very good about the changes that Skype can make to learning. I think maybe if I was going to give some advice, it's only a short presentation, but if you had more time, I would like to hear more details about the effects of Skype. And I think surveys are very, very good. They give lots of direct opinions from students. They're very useful. I was wondering, probably you have, I was wondering if you had thought about using recordings of Skype conversations. There are recording applications, I think, you can add, of course with permission from the speakers. My own research, and maybe Ino Sensei too, one problem that is found with technology like this is not motivation, it's improving grammar, and like you saw, the grammar probably did not improve, accuracy probably didn't improve. So for future research, maybe think about how you could improve that, or how you could measure that with recordings, or one thing I've tried myself, some students find it very, very boring, so maybe it's not a great idea, is using Skype recordings or conversation recordings to then analyze the language and then practice the language again to try and improve for next time. And I guess it's kind of a question. Have you thought at that or any other ways to improve grammar in the classroom? I think Skype is good for fluency and motivation. Is there activities or something you could do with it to help grammar improve? Is anything like that? It's a difficult question, I know.
Yeah, sir, just a moment. Okay, sure.
We had in our seminar we study using a textbook, and we discuss some topics like legalization or as I said, and after that we shared the grammar we couldn't couldn't use. Yes, and teacher and students shared the grammars and what they wanted to say in English and in Japanese. In Japanese and in English is also okay, and teacher translate them to English. Yes.
So that's the kind of grammar practice.
Yes. But we think maybe we have to increase the grammar studying more. Yes.
It's a difficult balance though, isn't it? How much? Because too much becomes quite boring and slow, in my opinion. I don't know how you guys as students feel, but I think things like Skype is just continuing to speak. It's very good fluency practice. But there has to be times, yeah, maybe like the practice you do with Ino Sensei where you stop and you analyze. But that balance is always very hard in research, for me too, how to improve everything. But great. I did have one more question. The company DMM, I didn't understand, why is it so cheap? It's like 300 yen, like 300 yen for 1 hour or something?
Because company adopting Filipino people or like East Asian people who speak English, so this cost is very low.
So they're non-native, but they speak English.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Sorry, I didn't understand that one.
So, okay. Thank you.
スラード先生、ありがとうございました。それではフロアからの質問に移ります。質問のある方は挙手をして、学科もしくは専攻、名前を述べて簡潔にお願いします。質問のある方いらっしゃいますか？ないようなので質問の受付を終了します。飯野ゼミの方、発表ありがとうございました。続いて飯野ゼミの方、準備お願いします。